Good morning, students. Today we're going to take a look at what it is to inference. A lot of you have been struggling with the Calvin and Hobbes comics I put up. And they are these ones here, where I had asked you to make an inference based upon what was happening in the picture. Now, let's take a look at what an inference is. Inference is a tricky area of reading. Children don't always understand what it means to infer and stumble on test questions, demanding this of them, demanding you to infer for this next question on the test. I found that teaching the skill explicitly using a non-threatening stimulus has worked brilliantly. First, you develop the understanding of the skill, what is involved, and what is required to answer the questions. Then, this is practice, and practice some more. Justifying inferences, anyone? Before being applied to a text, the joy lies in the depth of responses offered by all children or students taking part. Here are some of my favorites for developing inferences in the classroom. Okay, so let's take a look at this picture here. We see a man with a striped shirt on and a young girl with a backpack. She appears to have some tears in her eyes. She's obviously upset about something. She's wearing a dress. So if I was to make a guess, an inference about what is happening in this picture, I would think, you know what, maybe it's this girl's first day of school. And she's getting dropped off for school, and she's scared because she doesn't know what to expect. She doesn't want to leave her dad. Assuming and inferencing that this is her father. It could not be her father, but for the sake of this, I think this is a dad dropping off his daughter, at school for the first time, and she's a little upset. This looks like it could be a school uniform. So how is the girl feeling? How do you know? Well, the girl's obviously upset. And how do we know this? Well, there's visible tears coming from her eyes, and she's hugging her father for comfort. Why is she feeling that way? Well, like I said, maybe it's her first day of school. Maybe she's getting dropped off to a school where she's going to be there for longer than one day. Who is the man? Well, we can think that it's this girl's father. Where are they? Well, there's not much to give us where they are. The background is kind of blurred up a bit. We can see a tree here maybe. But the fact that she's wearing a backpack tells me that she's likely going to be going to school. Does the title give you any clues about this image? Well, what's the title? Drop off. Okay, well that gives us lots of information. The father is obviously dropping off his daughter somewhere. The backpack, maybe to school. Okay, this next one is called Memories. We got a nice forest. We have a blonde female here. She's got a nice red scarf. We got some nice trees, and it appears as though she's touching a heart with an arrow through it that was carved into a tree. And the title is called Memories. So let's take a look. Oh, there's a little puppy here too. The puppy has a nice red collar. We can see her shadow. Where do you think this is? I think this might be in a forest where this girl used to walk, maybe when she was younger, with a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and someone had carved their names into the tree. When is this? What time of day or year? Well, she's wearing a pretty long coat, and she has a scarf. It does not look like the trees have any leaves on them, so I'm guessing this would either be fall or winter. What is the woman doing? She is longingly touching a heart that has been carved into a tree. Who carved the heart into the tree? Why did they do it? Why this tree? Well, these are good questions. Who carved the heart? Maybe it was the girl in the photo. Maybe it was her boyfriend. Or, going back even further in time, maybe it was this girl's parents, and this is on like their family property. And the girl's father or mother carved the heart into the tree as a mark of their love, of their marriage. Why is she touching it? Well, it's called memories. She's touching it, the heart, maybe to invoke some memories of her childhood or of her youth. Why is the picture called Memories? Well, the woman in the photo, in the painting, is thinking about something of her past, obviously, as it is called Memories. Memories are from the past. What is she remembering? Well, we don't know. Like I said, it could be a heart that was carved by her boyfriend or by her girlfriend, or maybe it's a heart carved by her parents back in the day before she was even born. And she's remembering the love that her parents have and did have. What is she remembering? I don't know. If I was to make an inference or a guess, say maybe she's remembering a past boyfriend or a past girlfriend. And how does she feel? Well, unlike the previous photo, there are no visible tears here. It does appear maybe she has a smile or a straight face. It's hard to tell. But we know she's not visibly upset. Okay, so let's take a look at these comic strips that I had put up. Here's a better one. This comic strip is missing the last frame. Your task is to draw and write dialogue, or the words, for what you think will happen in the last frame. So this is Garfield. So there's Garfield. Looks like he's standing on the front steps. Uh-oh. I can feel it coming. It's going to be a... Well, what is it going to be? His eyes are half closed, so he's obviously a little bit tired. What's it going to be? I can feel it coming. It's going to be is it going to be maybe a storm? He is outside. Maybe he sees some storm clouds coming, or a tornado, or something crazy like that. Maybe he's tired. I can feel it coming. It's going to be a long nap for me. Anyone familiar with Garfield knows that he is a mischievous cat, and he loves lasagna. Maybe you can feel it coming, that it's going to be a lasagna for breakfast kind of day. We don't know. But you can decide what you think might happen in the next frame. So all I want you to do for these inferencing cartoons is to take a look at the 2 or 3 frames that are there. Think, well, what's going to happen next? What might happen next? Let's take a look at this other Calvin and Hobbes one. So, it looks like here, Calvin is smashing some nails down into a table. Whap, whap, whap. And then we see Calvin's father coming in. Calvin, what are you doing to the coffee table? Calvin, standing here, with a blank look on his face. Well, what's he doing? Maybe he's improving it. Maybe he thinks by adding all these nails, he's making the coffee table even better, and that coffee mugs and drink cups aren't gonna fall over and spill. Maybe he just didn't like the look of the table and wanted to add and make some improvements to the table. Or maybe he's just being a mischievous little boy and pounding some nails into his father's coffee table. We don't know. That's why I want you to make an inference. So you look at the three pictures. You have Calvin hammering some nails into a table. His father obviously upset, coming in, asking him why is he doing that to the table. Calvin looking at his father blankly. What's Calvin's response going to be to his father? What's he going to say about what he's doing to the table? Why is he smashing nails into the table? That's what I want you to decide, to make an inference, to kind of make a guess based on the pictures that we see here. You don't have to draw it like really nice. I can't draw. I can draw some pretty good stick figures, but that's about it. So I'm not expecting you to draw anything nice. It's more about the dialogue and what you think might be happening in this. So I'm going to upload another task for you to do some inferencing on some pictures, just one picture, what's happening in the picture. So look for that later today. You can work on that next week because this is an important skill that will help bring you to the next stage of your English language development. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a message on Edsby or email. And for now, enjoy the weekend. I hope you all are doing well, and we will talk soon.